So it's been for a very long time I wanted to shoot with laser. There is so many things to play with in regards to lighting in photography. I did many photo shoots with projector because I love the possibilities it gives you, but I've never tried the laser till now. I've got one in Amazon, I'm gonna link it down below, super cheap and affordable. It's a level laser, and with that you saw a bit the images, and I'm gonna show you the pictures I've managed to do. It's a way to get creative and a way to do different stuff, so it's not that boring on all the time playing with one flash. And guys, RGB lights, you know, you follow my Instagram account and my channel that I love RGB lights because you can change all the colors you want. And because I have a set of two, it comes together, I'll show you now. You can play with many colors and you can change a lot the backdrop as well. So this is one of the tricks if you don't have budget. Because for example, what I did here is remove my black backdrop, you know I love using, and I'm using just the wall. So I didn't even put white backdrop. With just the wall, you can do it. So it doesn't matter if you are in your room, in your living room, or in a massive studio. You can practice with yourself these things. And this is the main reason I do self-portrait photography. I end up loving it because I love to do creative stuff in my place and I enjoy taking pictures. So obviously taking pictures of myself, I practice lighting, I practice technique that then I'm gonna use with my clients. So guys, I don't care how extrovert you are or how introvert you are, you can practice at home whatever you want with yourself because you don't need to post those pictures and nobody's gonna judge you, just yourself. So guys, the best way to learn portrait photography lighting is experimenting with yourself. And this is what I did today. And now I know the problems I encounter. And when I have a client and I shoot with the laser with the client, I know how to do it, I know how to use it, and I know how to put the RGB lights as well. So this is such a good trick to experiment and learn portrait photography. And if you don't like this creative stuff or this fancy lighting or things like that, it's fine because you can still learn doing just normal settings. You can try camera settings. As a beginner, this is gold. It's how I learned portrait photography. I was living in Spain, I didn't have any model. I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do to improve my portrait photography if I don't have models? So what I was doing is trying with myself. And I didn't wanna do self-portraits. It was just to practice. And then I ended up loving it because I realized not having anyone around me, I wasn't shy to pose or try different faces or different creative ideas. And this was super good because it made me a better photographer. So I highly encourage you to do self-portrait photography, guys, even if it's just for yourself and you don't post it anywhere, because you're gonna be able to learn a lot about lighting, about technique, and about posing. You're gonna put yourself in your client's shoes, and that's gold because you're gonna be able to lead your clients way better. And this is key to be professional. And if you're gonna try a new thing you bought, or new props, or new techniques, it's not too professional to have the client in your studio and say, okay, let's try this, let's try that. The client is not gonna feel confident, so try stuff with you, learn the technique, and then you can use it with your clients. And you're gonna look professional because you know what you are doing, basically. So today I was using a level laser, and I saw it time ago, and I never bought it, and then I went into Amazon, and I saw it was super cheap. So I'm gonna link it down below, you can take a look if you want it. But it would be this one. This is how I shot. I'm not gonna point it to you because it's gonna be super shiny. But you can see here what it does in the wall. And this is very dangerous. So please guys, be very careful if you shoot with this for yourself or with any client because I hurt my eyes. I was trying to don't look, but obviously because I'm recording the video, sometimes it's hitting my eyes and it's very harmful. So be very careful because this is not for photography, just so you know. But it looks very cool, so I bought it and I did these pictures. And the only thing I did is put it like you see here, because you can screw it in the tripod, and I put it next to the camera. So the camera, I put it here, the laser here, and then I put myself there. And then I was playing with the RGB lights I told you. It comes in a set of two, and they are very affordable. I'm gonna link it down below as well. It's a set of two. This one is one of them, I have it here. You can change the colors. It works with batteries as well, but it doesn't come with batteries. I bought them because I think it's gold to have batteries. So many times maybe I go to a client's house or even outdoors, you can use the RGB lights, which is super cool. And you don't need to use the plug. They don't last too long, the batteries, maybe 3 hours, but it's not so bad because a photo shoot is more or less like no more than 2 hours normally. So for me it's more than enough, so I bought them separately. It doesn't come with it. 2 heads, the light stands there included, and the carrier bag. I'm not sponsored by Newer, by the way, but it is true, like it's the most affordable brand for photographers. There is like way better lighting, obviously, but with this one you manage to do amazing shots. So you can rely on the battery in the left, or you can rely on the plug, and you see it here. I'm not gonna go too much into depth because this is not a review, but it's for you to know more or less what it does. So if you go here, you can change all the colors, all the wheel colors of RGB light. So this is great because what you can do is point it to the wall and you put the color you want. And because you have a second one, then you put another color in your face. And I explained this time ago, you have in Adobe, I'm gonna link down below the website, it's free, color theory wheels. So this means not all the colors you put between two lights gonna match. So cinematographers use it as well, these two I'm gonna link below. Is when you want to use, for example, blue, that wheel in Adobe is gonna tell you which color complements the blue color. It's color theory, and you don't need to be an expert to be able to do it, because with this SIT website, you can do it. And it's super great because you can use all the lights you want. Even if you have 6 of them, you can complement them, but with 2 is more than enough, I would say. So you can complement them there and take ideas. And this is super good, and it's used by professional cinematographers as well. So here you change the hues, and then if you go here, mode, you have modes. This is more for videographers, to be honest. I don't use it. And this is a continuous light. So what you can do is go as well for warmer, which is this one, or whiter, you know, colder, and then the intensity. So for me, it's very versatile because you can use it as a color light, video light, continuous light, and it's super cheap. So this is the ones I have. Then there is millions of them, guys, like there is many. When I bought these ones, I was super confused because I didn't know which one to take. But this one was the most affordable, and for me are working perfectly. I use them a lot. So with the RGB lights, with the laser, this is the pictures I've got. And for me, I love this because you have a lot of versatility. I could carry on shooting forever. Like actually I've been shooting twice with this laser to show you in the video. And I could carry on forever because you can do so many color combinations, so many angles, so many frames. Then with the laser, you can point it in different places of your face, not in the eyes, by the way. And then you can change the colors or even the angle of the camera, play with the wall. If you have a wall, you can do whatever you want. The laser is very inexpensive. I don't know how much it was, but around 20 quid, something like that. And the RGB lights, I'm gonna put them down below. They are the most affordable ones I found. But you can take a look in the link, and there is millions of brands, so you can take a look if you want RGB lights. I use them a lot. If you like this kind of photography, I highly recommend you to get them because you're gonna play with it massively. I use one, if you realize in the pictures. I try to use both, but between the color of the laser, which is red, and then 2 lights that needs to complement with each other, I thought it was too much, too many lights, but I saw as well photographers that do this and they look great. But I use, in this case, 1. Maybe another day I use 2, but this is the good thing about the RGB lights. You can do whatever you want. Use 1, 2, or 4 if you buy more, but you have a lot of versatility and a lot of backdrop colors. Most of you complain like you don't have a lot of backdrops, like paper backdrops, but you have colors, you can project anything there. And then you can get the look you want, colder, warmer, more creative, less creative. And then what I do a lot is, this I mentioned before as well, when you put the light next to your face, like this angle, this part of the face is gonna appear dark. And I love that. I love moodiness, I love light and shadows, and I love to hide half of my face, or part of my face, and I think it looks super creative and super, super sick. So you can try this kind of stuff. And if you want something a bit more normal, you just put it in front. So, well, I'm covering the light, by the way. Anyway, you put the light in front and it's gonna illuminate all your face if you don't like this kind of shady look. It's such a great idea, this thing of the laser, and I think I'm gonna carry on with self-portrait photography projects because it's part of who I am. I do self-portrait photography projects to learn the technique that then I can use with DJs and artists I shoot with in London, or with models. I'm gonna shoot with models as well, with laser. I'm looking forward to it. But now I know which problems I encounter and how to use the laser and how to use the RGB lights. Let me know in the comments what do you think. I think I'm gonna do more challenges about self-portrait photography using different stuff. So you can see, guys, how I do the self-portrait pictures. I explain to you how I do it, which props I use or which equipment I use, and then you can decide if you want to apply it for yourself, or maybe you can take ideas for your own clients. So I think I'm gonna carry on with this because it's part of my photography process, to be honest. So I really hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe to my channel if you didn't yet, and like the video because everyone forgets and it helps me a lot to grow my channel. And comment below if you have any questions or send me a message through Instagram because for now, I still can't keep up with your comments and messages. So I always try to reply to every single one of you, even if it takes me sometimes longer, but I always do it. So please, if you have any questions, just do it. And I will see you very soon again, guys.